Check, check. All right. Should be back now. Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 8 of the Atlanta System Open. Flying solo for this round, and excited to bring you this top 8 action. All players playing in this round did earn an invite to the 2019 World Championships of X-Wing taking place sometime in October. FFG is going to be letting us know that date here probably in the next couple weeks. They had a live stream. They're going to have a live stream announcement. Don't remember the date off the top of my head. Going to get chat windows reopened here. We had a little bit of an issue. That actually turned out to be something very, very silly. I figured it out. It was absolutely hilarious. Maybe I'll share the story one day. But we're here. We got 517 people watching from around the globe. We're going to go ahead and get our stream poll up here to see who do you think. This is beef on beef, guys. In the other top 8 matchups, we got literally quad phantoms in every other matchup. We're going to get quad phantoms here sooner or later. Kind of wanted to hold off if I could. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. Chad or Daniel? Beef on beef on beef. Here we go. Choose what cut of beef do you want? 1 for Chad, 2 for Daniel. That means 1 for Scum, and 2 is a vote for Rebel. The Liberator 117 asks, if I became a patron now, would I get the quarter 2 rewards? Yes, you would get the quarter 2 rewards as long as you were still a patron when we ship them out, which we ship out every quarter. So yes, you're still in the window. Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and break down these lists if you guys hadn't seen them before. On the left, we have a list known as Dreadlocks. We got 3 Lock Revenants. They have dorsal turrets and veteran turret gunner, giving them an opportunity to shoot twice. And Drea Renthal with dorsal turret and a hull upgrade. Drea Renthal's abilities giving generic ships the ability to re-roll the dice, and obviously with being able to shoot twice, that's extremely powerful. All right, so Daniel, both of these players skirting to the top of the board, staying to their edge. We'll see who commits first. Yeah, you're fine. Alrighty, Chad, the Chaddest of Chads. We'll find out. We'll see. So with an upcoming points update, one debate you do see going on lots of times is whether or not Leia, the Leia Organa crew, needs to be raised in points. And if so, how much? I mean, when you see it in every single list, that's probably an indication that the answer is yes. Something's got to give. Something's got to change in order to balance Rebels a little bit. Give them some different variety. You know, it's going to happen sometime this summer. Currently, it's sitting at 3 points, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. I will tell you, my strength is not in my memory, so forgive me if I got that wrong. Just look it up. 2. Currently sitting at 2 points. So how many points? So currently sitting at 2. How many points do you think it should be? Now, I think going back to the original 8 points would be an overreaction. but I do think we do need to see an increase. Well, we'll do a little stream poll here after we finish with Daniel and Chad. Looking like Chad ahead a little bit. Thinking those double taps are going to be able to take care of those 1 agility B-wings. Should be back up and running here to our normal flow. Still working on a couple of things, getting ready for the background. Why does that keep happening? Stop it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well. There we go. Sorry for that flipping back and forth. Players staying patient, staying on their side of the board. Playing a little bit of chicken right now. Who is going to break the cycle? You know, with this rock formation being in the center here, it's likely going to come down to whoever's willing to come through those rocks first might put themselves at a disadvantage. Or, depending on if, at the angle in which you deploy, if you can deploy with going, like kind of meeting in the rocks where you have the ability to K-turn and turn around, but your opponent doesn't, that can give you an advantage as well. Especially these Skirgs don't have K-turns, they only have Talon rolls available. Running smoothly?
Yeah, just letting you know, this probably, if the last game goes 2 hours,
yeah.
We'll see, but that ends at 5-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. My flight's at 9. I'm feeling good about this. This event has been no stress.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Speak for yourself.
I'm sorry. I guess you got to go back west, farther west than I do.
Yeah. But tomorrow morning, so it's fine.
Okay.
See, I drove down. I am not doing Seattle. D-Yun is running Seattle. Yep.
All right, so we're going to wait for these players to engage here soon.
The spousal capital that would have had to have been spent to go do this 2 weeks in a row, and then the following week I'm going to Riverside to play in the hyperspace trial.
Does not want to work on that.
Yeah.
You know, Ian, I think that's the first time I've ever heard somebody talk about playing. When you're doing judge, it happens so much that you go like these big stretches, and just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, people talking to me over here. So
About to leave for an hour.
we'll see how this ends up shaking out. But honestly, both these players feeling like they really don't want to be the one to engage, and I understand, right? They're being patient. They're biding their time. You know, a win condition is final salvo. I don't know if they really want to do that, but they have the main prize. And the main prize, you know, they got the templates, they got their medal, they got the World's invite. Now it comes down to that the free ride to Worlds, free room and board if you win. Want that championship or that finalist trophy? Oops. All right, so let's go ahead, turn off that poll. We're gonna make a new one here. So we were talking about Leia, right? How many points do you think? So right now we go. All right, you'll see that poll come up right there if you want to participate in your opinion on Leia Crew currently. If you think it needs to be lower, you need to lower the cost on Leia Crew. Give me a 1. If you think it needs to stay at 2 points, type 2. If you think you need it needs to be raised 1 to 2 points, press 3. If you think it needs to be raised 3 to 4 points, go ahead and type 4. And if you think it needs to be raised 5 or more, press the number 5. All right, dial set there at the front. Let's get everybody participating. We have almost 400 people watching on Twitch. Let's go ahead and join in the poll there. Dials are set. Nope, not quite. Chad might be thinking about engaging here, might be thinking about turning blue. Is he losing the battle of patience? A lot of times when you're doing this circle, comes down to willpower. Go ahead and color coordinate our lock revenants here. We got pink, blue, and yellow. Dre at the top. $116 people participating. That means we got about 300 more of you guys who aren't participating. Let's go ahead. Okay, Chad deciding it is time to dance. He's going into the rocks. Maybe it's a little bit of deception. Maybe we get a barrel roll here. We'll see. All right, focus. Just gonna go ahead and barrel roll that one to the outside. Now, looking at this setup right now, both Chad and Daniel are in a bit of a column setup. Daniel choosing to continue his round, him going around the board. Drop the focus. All right, Drea's going to go ahead and bump there. All right, so we're back to dials here. Daniel has spread out his squad quite a bit. This is getting it's getting tense. You know that the turn is coming, where all the dice are going to be rolled. It's going to be a bunch of dice. That's going to be fun. Cassian in front. A little bit farther ahead of the squad. Could either be a mistake or calculated risk by Daniel trying to bait Chad into the to the bottom section of the board. I don't think we're going to get a joust here. I will say a couple of things that I'm concerned on for Chad here. The positioning of these Skurgs could end up where you end up having one of the Skurgs in range of all of Daniel's ships, with the yellow Skurg and Drea being left behind. So he's got to watch out for that. He can't overextend too much. Going through that lane that he chose could end up being a pretty rough. Here we got a 2-bank. All right, taking a look at our stream poll here. Looks like 44% of you guys think that Leia needs to go up 3 to 4 points. So that'll put her, 5 to 6 points. That seems like a pretty fair assessment where not priced out. At 8 points, you didn't see any play. It was determined that it was too high. But with a slight discount, I think we'll see some play once in a while, which is really what you want to see, right? You don't want to see anything in a game be just overwhelmingly represented. Though, of course, in every game, there's always going to be something that's the best. We figure it out, and people are going to play it, right? You can't help that either. That's human nature. Debating whether or not the barrel roll fits. Wanted to try to go as far back as possible. Was not quite able to line that up. Two straight from the next one.
It's really hard.
Yeah, you can't let them go the next year. Well, yeah, you can't let them go the next year just bragging on your podcast.
Well, the big problem was last year, we all got the lottery.
Right.
But I had been unemployed for a while. It's just
all right, Cassian continuing his way down the bottom of the board.
paid for it.
Always able to flip on a dime, so watch out for that. Using the U-Wings ability.
I feel it in my bones.
I went to the last two, so I actually got to go up there and place.
I mean, you could take my approach and just accept no invite. Hey, if it happens to come up, then I hit
No,
the jackpot.
it happens to be sweet, but I have to start playing hyperspace here, so.
Pod? No.
All right, looks like the B-Wings are coming in, starting to face
My mind is still fried.
the day. Cassian, looks like Chad didn't take the bait with Cassian. Drea still just trying to be relevant. Probably doesn't hit the rock.
That's going to be cool, and I saw that, and but it's not going to be cool.
It's going to be cool when Sam was in here helping him set up on Friday. He took a photo of this, and we were all just like,
Yeah.
this is just sunlight.
Yeah.
Like all the sun's energy.
We're nerds. We don't like sunlight.
And Wedge join in the fray, hard two.
You have a hell of an AC system to keep up, and guess what? You can't.
That's why I like those.
That's, oh man, that could be range 3 through a rock.
She goes and
She
sits
does.
on
You're like, I understand this now.
Uh-huh.
You know, my round 6.
He's gonna go ahead and barrel roll. Just avoid taking the shot altogether.
Like, so just pick any table. I was like, back corner, light, AC, done, go.
Yeah, I had a couple in the tables there, and I'm just like, oh, this is.
Yeah, I sat down and round.
They're gonna check range here, but everything should be out. All right, so from where Wedge was, that would have been an engagement for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't travel to like 15-man hyperfish trials.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, I mean, that we also
more in
don't.
California.
Yeah, our region doesn't have the.
One poll I always like to put out there: what's your favorite faction? We're gonna put that one up next. There's 7 of them now. You can only choose one.
We tried to make that too. Hopefully next year that'll be two, because our story.
Where at?
It's got some pay though.
Not which one you think is best. Which one is the one in your heart? Okay.
Well, it's our problem when the store that we played at shut down and we had to find a new store. It was right in the application window, so that store didn't have a chance to reply.
And
he runs top level
there it goes, 1 through 7.
They can certainly do it. There's no objection. You couldn't get outpatient and miss.
Which one's your favorite? 1 for Rebel, 2 for Empire, 3 for Scum, 4 for CIS, that's the Separatists, 5 for Grand Republic, 6 for Resistance, 7 for First Order. What faction holds your heart?
You're all season 1. So
All right, taking a look at the options here.
June 15th.
I mean, I think we're probably getting 1 forward, 2 bank, 3 bank if that clears the rock, which looking from above, I think it does. And Andrea's probably going to do a 2 bank. You can take a look. We'll go ahead and clear this and take a look from above. So you guys can see the options he's got open there. Looks like he's got it. Got all those moves.
And it's 2 floors.
Hey, Kempers, you don't get 2 votes. I love you, man, but you don't get 2.
And if y'all been to Atomic Empire, it's where the crank up is. It's a pretty big space. This is big. Yeah, it is.
I'm picturing, I'm in the press, it's like that.
So there's a huge fucking floor.
Grand Galactic. You know, the Republic.
I don't know for sure if they did 2 floors.
They're grand
section.
and galactic.
Either way, it's still a ton of space. So like, I couldn't justify the CAC because it would have been like Denver, week off, local tourney, CAC.
So looks like we're gonna have our first engagement here pretty soon.
Yeah,
Daniel debating his dials. Looks like he's got Wedge locked in. He's got the B-Wings locked. Now it's for time for Cassian.
No, I love getting
All right, I think it's playtime.
but at some point it's like,
All right, Skirg reveals.
split it 5 ways. Also, yeah,
1 bank towards the top of the board. That should fit.
yeah, I'm ready for June to be over. And it just
That'll clear the stress, but it's really locked him out for next turn. Looks like he's going hard into Wedge.
my assumption is the Atlanta team tourney will land
Flips the next dial.
July, August, somewhere in that gap, just as a way to fill in.
3 straight. That should fit as well.
Something in my gut kind of tells me to look at maybe Con weekend. I haven't spoken to him about it. Haven't heard anything about it. You've probably talked to him more than me. Are you going to Gen Con?
No, I know Andrew is.
I'm actually really surprised he went that hard at Wedge.
Like, dude, I'm
With this 3rd Skirg, he's probably not going to get range.
I don't do.
I
Just talked about spending. We just talked about spending
I know,
$800
but
on hotels.
like if there's one weekend tournament that I would go to, it's Nina.
If there's a lost and a found round, I found somebody's hat under the table. Are people putting some stuff here?
You could go up to the front up there,
I'm gonna leave my
where like
credit
the
card, that's right.
not where the banners are, but under the banners.
It
there's a
fit.
desk up there, Steve. That's probably where people would go to.
He's going to go ahead and choose the barrel roll, all right? That'll get him some shots on Wedge.
Oh yeah, just like clockwork.
Like I went the last couple of years since I moved in here.
Wedge's wings are currently open. 4 straight boosts, I think, might get him out of all this danger, but we'll see what Daniel did.
Hotel is already set. I have to do a split away. But at the same time, just like
All right, Cassian, too hard.
I had to buy it. So. See, you wear that shirt, you win.
B-Wing time. 1 forward to victory. If you haven't voted in our What's Your Favorite Faction poll, very easy to do if you're watching on Twitch. Just go ahead, type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 with the faction that you love. There's 424 of you watching on Twitch, and that would make about 200 something watching on YouTube. How's it going, YouTube?
Here are the lamentations of their win.
Can I get some YouTube shout outs? How you guys doing?
Michael Langley, table 24.
All right, so
Where you are?
purposefully fail a barrel roll to get the stress with Braylon there.
Table 34.
Okay. Why have fun with that?
What?
West Coast pairings the best thing ever. When it works, it
Like
actually is.
95% of the time, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And then it has one day.
Yeah.
And it's
Your
the big
shirt's hilarious, by the way. So what,
like 34
yeah, what's interesting about the guy in front of you?
He's an optional player. He's pretty solid.
Oh, okay. Making sure you weren't being facetious when you used this.
No, he's not.
You're probably like the one from yesterday.
All right, Wedge just one forward. He's sitting in all those arcs right now.
It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's 50 plus degrees Kelvin, nothing but perfect.
She's in the food court, so she said lines are shorter than they were yesterday too. So
YouTube saying they're cooler than the Twitch crowd. Range 2, does he have? Let's go ahead and take. All right, here we go. First shot here. That's primary. From Wedge going 2 into blue. Takes 2 shields there. So Braylon looking at his options here, also checking ranges at the same time. Braylon reroll because he's stressed. That's what he's looking for. He's going to go aggressive, spending the focus, rolls the evade. 2 more shields down on blue. Debating crack shot. Debating crack shot. Does he have it? Might be a judge call. Two shields, no judge call. Now, YouTube community, I love you guys, but I'm saying, like, Twitch has had my back for a long time. I love my YouTube videos, and I do that. That's for everybody. But streaming, I don't know. 2 hits. And nothing there. Has the option to spend the focus. All right, 2 more damage. And I think somebody just said it right. Twitch Prime's where it's at, baby. Mad Medic. All right, that's half points on the blue lock. Checking Drea's options. CMG, so you said this is... CMG from YouTube says, so you like the money more. Well, let's be honest, guys. None of this happens without money. I can't travel to all these cities for free. That's not how it works. All right, here we go. First shot. Drea, 2 hits. Spends a focus. No damage on to 10 nub. Cassian's trying to do his thing, reaching. We're gonna get a judge call. We got a judge right at the table. Lou the Lunatic goes over to YouTube to bully the YouTube people in the chat. You guys are funny. All right, so we're going to get a arc check here and range check from Cassian. All right. Range 3 in arc. It's been called. Here we go. Cassian going at pink. Only one. Got it. All right, time for Chad to respond. Who is he going to target here? Shooting from yellow. Looks like we're going into wedge. There is no dorsal turret range to anything because he doesn't have anything at range 2. Oh, CMG just playing around. Relax. You guys are ridiculous. All right, guys, let's focus back on this game here. All right, looks like he's taking the shot here. Using Dreo reroll. This is going into 10. Got it. Chad looking for some more damage there. All right, range 2, 10 nub, Drea reroll. Nothing. That was from pink. Dorsal into 10, 1 crit, got it. Daniels rolling them evades. Asking if it's an obstructed shot. Is it obstructed from the blue skirk in the front to wedge? It is obstructed. Here we go. 1 hit. No Drea reroll because Drea's out of range from wedge. And 1 sticks. Dorsal turret for the double tap. Spends the focus for hit crit in there. And got it. That's an absolutely favorable exchange for Daniel. He was able to take half on a Skurg in exchange for just a couple shields on a single shield on wedge. And yeah, that's a good day. That's a good day. We're gonna leave the faction poll up for just a little bit. It's not over yet, guys. We got half points on everything. Remember, anything could be half points. And all the ships are here. All right. I have 172 participants so far. It looks like Scum is leading with 26% favored out of the viewers watching.
It's so hard to deal with, yeah. I'm gonna steal. We're killing it.
Typing 4 a million times doesn't help you. Just type 4 one time because it doesn't input it as 4. You just gotta type 1 action, Bert. So Chad's positioning right now, he's gonna hit the rock with blue no matter what. I'm not sure where he goes here. He can try to possibly block with blue. I don't even know if that gets him. Because Wedge can't K-turn. If we go to the top-down view, see Wedge doesn't have the K-turn there. At the top, it would hit the rock. So Wedge either has to one bank himself. I mean, maybe you Talon roll, but I don't know if that fits anywhere. You just be sitting in front, all right? Sitting in front of the other rock. I think it might just be time to split up a little bit. You bank towards Wedge, bank out. Yellow, I mean, I really don't want to bank up here because you're just going to be sitting in front of a rock again. Drea's dorsal's pointed out that way. So maybe it's a forward one. You know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Lauren is by far the best Baron out of the bunch. Like, no doubt. Cat ears and all, just top notch. Lauren, coming in clutch, bringing me some lunch. Thank you so much. So, Chad, kind of in a weird spot. He's debating on the yellow Skur. What is that yellow Skur going to do? People asking, what am I having for lunch? I'm having a BLT, and I'm not eating dinner because I'll be on an airplane. Balance out, be fine. No, it's not a salad. Guys, convention salad is terrible. You know it, I know it. But I've been really good. I've been really good while I've been here. I've been counting. I'm doing what I gotta do. All right, Cassian takes the stress off of Braylon, and we're hard turning into the Blee Wings. Takes the damage. Pink going towards the top of the board. Does he hit the rock? Looks safe. Very nice. Clears the stress. Action next. Oh, he forgot to set a dial for the yellow Skurg. We're going to go ahead and get in. Dial was not set for the yellow Skurg. But there's no game state information that's been. I guess you saw if the pink has been. If they, I guess you know that you took a damage on blue. All right, 2 forward is the call, which honestly is probably what he would have done.
Yep. The rationale is you don't get an advantage inherently to it, right? But it's not totally punitive. It's like you can't reset the game state.
Hits the rock on the 2 forward. And that is a crit. Going to be a shield on yellow. Heard him say he would have done a 1 forward. Can't shoot now.
In Europe, they just DQ.
10 reveals a 1 straight, doesn't move. Another 1 forward here from Braylon. See if that fits.
I think DQing is, yes, that's reserved for, I've caught you cheating. Right. I've caught you.
Does not fit.
So Frank Brooks at Worlds, in 2 separate years, I've seen
Yeah, we've had a couple of different rules in the past if you played first edition with what happens if you have a quote-unquote illegal dial or forgot to set your dial. One of the ways I've seen it ruled is you just look at the dial, what was it before, and you just do that move. No, it was hard to tell because the other dials had already been revealed, so. All right, wedge. Bumps there, so no shot. Oh, did he land that? He did it. Nobody in range to swarm tactics. Getting the Skurg out of there, checking range. He's got range 1, it looks like, to yellow. Is in an arc, though. 2 hits coming in from Wedge. Automatic damage into Drea. She only has 1 dice. All right. 10 nub onto yellow. Hit crit. Out the box. And takes it. 2 more shields. Down to 1 shield. Braylon, range 1. No mods here. 2. That's average. Got an evade finally. Last shield on the yellow skirt. Drea going range 2 at Wedge. Spends focus, 1 hit. Got it. All right, going into yellow again, range 2. That's gonna be 2 more damage cards. That's half points. So none of those Scourge can shoot because of their positioning, and we're back to planning. Yeah, this is a rough spot. You know, Chad, his decision to engage when he did and where he did, it just really hurt him. Those medium-based ships coming in, they didn't have the space to move like they needed to, and those small base ships did their job. Daniel bringing Cassian here to the bottom of the board and essentially creating a flank and a kill box with his list. Wouldn't be surprised to see Cassian stop here. Wedge, does he have the K-turn? He does not have the K-turn, I don't think, if we take a look through the top. Again, I want to say sorry that the lighting is so different. Just the lighting inside of this room is kind of funky, so. That's how that's looking. Remember that yellow Scourge is on the rock, so there is no shots for that Scourge. See a couple people asking about when are we going to be streaming again. We're going to be next weekend at the Seattle System Open. Weekend after that, we are going to the Team Covenant Hyperspace Trial, which should be a good time. And yeah, I mean, we're hitting every single United States System Open, which I think Seattle is the last one this year. We're also doing the Gen Con event. We're doing the Nova Open. All kinds of X-Wing. coming for you. We're going to be traveling around the world. We're in Poland, Australia. We're trying to see if we can make Buenos Aires work. I'm going to be working that. Who is we? I mean, I guess really we is me. Will Hagwood, one of my co-hosts, is from the podcast, is going to be helping us out in September for the Nova Open. He'll be covering the Nova Open while I'm in, while I am in Australia. They're literally happening like the same day, but in like around the world, it's going to be kind of ridiculous. It's going to be hilarious. There's going to be like 24-hour X-Wing happening. Paul Stryker asking, will I be at PAX Unplugged in December? Yeah, I mean, that's like when the season like starts again. That's always the first system open of each season. So, yes, I will definitely be there. All right, here we go. Blue is going to go ahead and attempt a Talon roll. Jomo, you're watching. That's how you support me, man. Thank you so much for watching. Watch my videos on YouTube without ad block on. That helps. Oops, ooh, that could have been bad. It's another Talon roll here. All right, another Talon. We're going hard at wedge there. I like the move, though. Might see another Talon here. Triple Talon rolls. Talon roll all over the place. Chewbacca trolling in the chat, talking about that Toronto roll. Leia was not used this turn by Daniel. You see the charges are face up on that top right corner. Lou the Lunatic, yes. If you have YouTube Premium and you watch our videos, we get a cut of that too. Cassian banking into the center of the board. Choosing to coordinate. Going to coordinate a focus barrel roll. That probably means that 10 isn't doing a blue maneuver, I would guess. Braylon's doing a 2K. Gonna get a shot on blue, sitting at 3 hole over there. One bank with 10 nub. And that clears a stress. Has an action. Only when he's got left, it's target lock. So he has that target lock on Drea. Drea doing a 1 forward, sitting right in Braylon's sights. Drea will be able to exchange some fire there with the dorsal turret. Wedge, 3 bank. It's going to be hopping over Drea. Choosing a focus boost here, using the linked action with the closed wings. Swarm tactics to Cassian for funds. I'm trying to get her to spend that focus. Here we go. Nothing. All right, obstructed shot from 10 nub into Drea. Hit, crit, crit. Brought all the mods, didn't use them. Has a focus. I think you spend that. Single crit gets through. Fuel leak. All right, that can matter later. Drea has a lot of hole. Has a lot of that could end up triggering later. And he has arc there. Thinking about shooting into yellow. See what his decision is here. Range 3, going to blue. Crit, 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 baby. Ooh, netty. Still takes a crit, though. Hole breach. Everything is face up on blue. All right, Dre's up. Yeah, the angles that that Chad is at is rough. He's dorsal turret, 3 dice from Drea into Braylon. Hit, hit, hit. Gets an evade, takes 2. All right, no arc there from blue. That's a close one. I think it's just out, though. Just out. Oh, the sun is starting to thing. See that top-down view really being affected. Brew Nasty, banned. That's a joke, guys. He's my friend. Here we go. This is pink. Has a Drea reroll. Got it. Drea for 1. But the veteran turret gunner, got it. That was a blank. Now, I do want to remind you guys, all the dice being used in all of our games are community dice, are the Gold Squadron podcast regular red and green dice. They get cold, they get bad. I'd love somebody to do the work, because I'm not gonna do it. I'm just being honest. To like check my dice. Like all the dice rolls that have been rolled here on Gold Squadron podcast streams, which have been like, who knows, hundreds of thousands. It's a lot of dice. Now, while Daniel has had fortunate dice, look at the positioning. He's put himself continuously in spots where he's minimizing the number of shots he's taking while still keeping guns on target. He's doing a wonderful job. He's doing a great job flying. He anticipated Chad. He was able to draw Chad through the rocks like he wanted. He's doing great. B. Griffith 512. I guess I meant go through all the footage and calculate what has happened so far. All right, looking at options here, all those Skirgs are stressed. He's got some decisions to make here. Cassian is in kind of an awkward spot. Could see a bank out with Cassian to the right side, followed by a coordinate to wedge for either a modifier or a boost. You see his wings are closed currently. They're fair and balanced. I've seen them be bad and good, I promise. Players in good spirits here, having a good time. Looking for the top down. Do we think that the Talon roll fits there for wedge with the rock? It's close. Oh, what did I just click on? Oh, that's funny. All right. All right, Cassian doing his thing. No Leia. Leia has not been used yet this game. This turn right here can swing the game. If Chad is able to take out a couple of ships without losing any of these Skirgs, he actually has a chance. rotating his dorsal turret to the right for his action. .223. 223. One bank from blue. I'm not sure if Chad has enough turns. He needs a couple turns to really try to take something off the board. If they play fast enough, they might be able to get a second turn in, but I don't think so. Cassian banking out. Debating whether to focus or coordinate here. And Cassian's unlikely to die, especially that he's only taking. He'll only be taking a few shots. And he's gonna. There he goes. Coordinate to wedge the focus. I think that might be the sign of a talent roll. But I mean, if you were gonna talent roll, why not just pop Leia? Might have thought he had more time. A-Dust Spec, thank you so much for the bits. Noticed our alerts stopped popping up. Hit the rock, takes a hit. Shield down on Braylon. Three banks are red on those, so he's going to be taking the stress, so his ability will be alive. Time in the round. Literally, it went off right when you walked over.
You're going to have Vader versus Quad or Quad versus the winner of this. So that'll be
All right. Next round, we will have a Quad Phantom no matter what. There will be a Quad Phantom on the table. And we're getting a 2 hard here from Wedge. All right, I think that might be it. A-Dust Spec, I will give you some advice here in the break. This is going to be kind of a fast transition between these two rounds. It's going into number 1. Only needs 2. 2 hits. They're crits, and that's going to eat it there. Because wedge reduces the agility to 0. All right, Braylon has range 1, able to clip pink there. And has the re-rolls from Braylon because he's stressed. And spend the focus for 4. Oh, no, he doesn't want to spend it. Takes 4. Takes 3, excuse me. Shields are down. Man, at this point, it's just about surviving. He's trying not to lose any points. All right. This is Chad's opportunity. It's still close. If he can blow up some of these, we'll see what happens. This is Drea, hit crit. Spend focus, no damage on to Braylon. All right. Dorsal turret from yellow. Drea reroll for 1. Braylon reroll because he's stressed. Takes a damage. And 2 hits, 2 crits going into Braylon. He'll get half points. Hit, crit, crit. Two doubles could kill him. Nope, wounded pilot and loose stabilizer. Dorsal, 3 hits. He's got him. Braylon goes down. But he's out of shots, I believe. That's it. Look at the handshake here. 77 to 48. 77 to 48. 77-48. All right. There you go, man. You got your invite. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining us for that round. We got 2 more rounds left. We got the top 4 and the final. We're not stopping. There's no breaks here. We're going all the way through. Our next matchup, I believe, is going to be Joel Killingsworth flying Quad Phantoms versus some other Imperial cool stuff. Now, in between, usually this top 8, top 4, like there's they go kind of fast. So we're gonna try to do our giveaways quickly. Our giveaways are brought to you by by District Foundry. Thank you so much for all their support.